Salomon Pot Raphael. How did I do? Did I do a good job? That was for my friend who's from France. His name's Raphael, and he requested an elf, and hopefully you like it. So I know very few words in French, so I had to look that up. I know merci beaucoup, au revoir. That's my extent of French. Bouffant, just because my brother named his guinea pig that. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with his head, and we're just going to make a giant circle. Okay, so we have a circle, line down the middle, and a line across the middle. There you go. And so on that line, he has a button nose, looks like a jelly bean. And on this line, we are going to do his, it's like winking at you. And this one, I made his eye open, and I kind of tilted it a little bit just to give it some character with the shiny in there. So we'll be sharpening that puppy in. All right, so we don't need the center anymore. So we will erase it. All right, let's get his little nose back in there. And I'm going to name him Raphael. Why not? It's my Raphael the elf. So what we're going to do, and Raphael, if you would like yourself as an elf, do you want me to mail it to you? You can just email me your address at sharasart@gmail.com, and I'll plop this puppy in the mail. Hey, maybe you'll get something else in the envelope. Who knows? So it's always a surprise. All right, so what we're going to do is anybody, if they've requested and you want your artwork, you want me to mail it to you, the original, you can just email me at sharasart@gmail.com. So anyway, so we're going to get started. This is what it looks like. SHARA, Sharas Art at Gmail. There you go. All right, so now we have that done. Now we're going to give it its fantastic ears. So we're going to do this on each side. Of course, elves have pointy ears. And then we want to erase in there so they look like they're connected to his head. And then inside here, we're going to make the inside and the little loop. Bloop. That's the inside of his ear. If you're making a girl, you can put earrings on it. And then we have an eyebrow. I only see this side because this one's going to have hair over it. So from the top right here, we're going to do his bangs. So we're going to put him side swiping. Almost, yeah, we can have it touch in the eye and have it come down. This one is just going to come down right there. And we are going to give it some side hair on both sides. And then we're going to go across the top. So this, just follow the circle, but make it go across. And this is where we're going to put the crown of his hat on his head. Across. So then you can erase in here. So we don't need that anymore. I do have a couple of elf jokes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go across the top. Zoop. And you can make his hat however you want. And I put a bell on the end here. And how to make it kind of look like a bell is you put the little ringer on there. I don't know if that helps. And now let's do his. Oh, he also has a little bit of hair flinging out the side. Bing. Okay, so for his neck, we're just going to do a U shape under the neck. And then he's going to have the same decoration going around his head. And then for his body, so it's going to come down and come down. Okay, so across it, we're going to have his stomach. This is his belt. So we're going to have his belt going, well, actually right smack in the middle. We're going to do his belt. So let's make a rectangle and rectangle. And then coming off of it, and then you can erase in there. So it looks like it's coming coming around his body. So, joke for you. What do you call a greedy elf? Elfish. Instead of selfish. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, and if you want, you could add a little bloop buckle. All right, so now we want to put across here. This is going to be where his bottom of his shirt is. So right down the middle, we're going to go down the middle, jump over, and then this is the bottom of his, it's almost like a vest that he's wearing. And then for his shorts, we're going to have 1, 2 loops, and then put a partial triangle in the middle. Now we'll do his arms. So coming out here, his arms look like candy canes because I made them striped. Right. All right. So this is, so it's kind of like a bloop, circle around, and then you're going to do one, looks like a hot dog, another hot dog, then you're going to put one jelly bean and another jelly bean and come together. That's how you make peace. Peace out, brother. Peace out. Oh, at the end of this video, I can say, au revoir. See? Wow, so smart. Okay, now we have his little legs coming out. So this one I'm making straight. And this one I'm making boop, boop, crooked. And down along the bottom here. Oh, also this is the stripes. So don't make them straight across. I want to make them have an arch. So then they look like they're actually, there's something to the arm. More 3D-ish. Same thing over here. And then same thing on the legs, but I'm going to have the lines go this way. Same thing over here. And then he's having his little bursts around here too. Boop, boop, boop. So you make it go all the way around. I made them yellow because I just thought it looked fun. Yellow, green, and red, that's kind of like the Christmas colors, so did that. All right, so for his cute little shoes, making him go whoop. And then I'm gonna put a bell on the end. So we're gonna have his shoe curve and a bell. Okay. Oh, also to make it look more 3-dimensional, we're gonna put a backside, and then you'll be able to color this in a little bit darker. So then it looks like this is the pant leg. All right, I think it is time. Oh, and also, but afterwards, we're just gonna put freckles, but I would save that to after you are done sharpening, erasing, and then when you color, okay? So let's color, and I have more jokes. Now I'm gonna take my big Sharpie and go around the outside. Now it is time to erase. All right, here's my colors. So we are going to just use peach. We're gonna do half of them. Doop, right down the middle. So we'll do half of him. You can go over the nose if you want. And don't forget the neck. So I'm going over it. Okay, so then, okay, so then if you want to take your tan, and I always go by the hairline. Oh, joke, okay. What kind of music do elves like best? Give up? Rap music. If you don't get it, then go ask somebody. Ha ha ha. All right, so that's done. Oh, also under the chin. Okay, so now we want to take the pink, a little bit on his lips and his nose. Pink, And then his cheeks, I go one way, I go another way, and then I put a little extra right at the top. And I put some on his ears. Because when I think of elves, I bet they have just cute little pinks on their ears. And then I'm going to just get, oh, I don't have red. Oh, this is like mahogany. Well, pretend this is red. And so you're just gonna put a little extra on the cheeks for you. And then you're gonna take your brown, and now we're putting its freckles. So you can put on like the bridge, it's called the bridge of his nose. Okay, look at that, that's cute. Oh, also I like to take the tan and I put it around the eyes. Okay, so for now, for the hair, I colored it all brown, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of black. So elves are mythical creatures that live alongside humans. And so I've read that elves are invisible unless they want to be seen. So if they want to be seen, then you'll be able to see them. But if not, we can't see them. When I was a small child, my friend, he was a boy named Andrew, his older brother would trick us. And so we'd come over there, me and my brothers and friends and whatever, and he'd say that, all right, they're going, I think it was either gnome hunting or elf hunting. I don't remember. I don't remember. So I would put a little bit of black in there too if you want, or you can put whatever color hair you want. But we would go around the neighborhood and he would go, oh, I see, can you guys see it over there? Oh. And so he'd pretend like we can actually see them. We'd be like, oh, did we just miss them? Or he'd like leave things out and he's like, oh, there must have been an elf or a gnome here. And we really believed it. We're like, oh, that's so cool. All right, so the rest I think is self-explanatory. So it's just gonna be yellow and red. And what you can do, oh, I do have red. Do we? Okay, so let's say that I'm doing all of this red, whatever red part you're doing. So you're just gonna do it red. Now if you wanna come in with a burgundy, maroon, crimson, come in here and just go the under part. Just press it really extra hard to get a little something. So you can do the same thing on those. And then also what I would suggest, so let's say you're coloring all of these red. Perfect. And then I'm going to take gray, and then we're just going to make the underbelly here so it looks like there's a shadow. Do you see how it's making it look more three-dimensional? I might even put something a little under here. All right, if you want, which I did not do, you can put even some in the teeth so it looks like there's a shadow in there. And you're going to do the same thing in here. The shadow, and put the red in. And make these look like stockings. I did this color is a yellow green. So I did his vest, a yellow green. And then I did down here, I think I did yellow green and, oh, that's all yellow green. So down here, it's just regular green. And I think I put yellow green on top of it so it looks different. And this part, of course, is going to be yellow green down here. All right. So I'm going to say au revoir.